25 years, yeah, this is amazing. I will tell you that it started, am I too close? I'm used to singing karaoke, so I kind of want to be like right up there. So we started with a very small group, probably about 10 or 12 of us. We actually were part of a group called Empowering Women, and MnDOT put the group together to bring us together and kind of find out more about us and about what MnDOT does. At the time, we all did infrastructure, like the senator talked about. Our problem is that MnDOT was our problem. So how do you go after the people who are supporting your group when it was their issues that we were dealing with? So Claudia reminded me when I got here about something she put on with a book about finding your power. And afterwards we decided, well, we can do this. We can be the AWC. Although it probably took us a while to figure out, is that what we really wanted to be? The AGC was very active, of course, and has been for 100+ years now. And we came up with the Association of Women Contractors. Our vision was really about sharing. I'm so thrilled to see so many women in this room today, because back 25 years ago, we didn't see that. When you went to a job site, you were the only woman. There wasn't a woman project manager, there wasn't a woman field superintendent, there were no women doing the work in the field. So it was hard to talk to the things we dealt with in our day-to-day business life with our friends. Our friends didn't have to make payroll. Our friends didn't have to sign a contract that they barely understood the language. So we needed people to help us. And who better to share it with than other women in business? And at that time, there was I mentioned the AGC, which I have a lot of respect for. One of the issues is the AGC wasn't really supporting women business owners. Back then they had just started setting goals on things and, talking to contractors, not asking really, to fulfill their goals. And they really didn't understand who we were, what we were doing, why we were doing it, who we were representing. So at one of our meetings, we had somebody we couldn't quite figure out. She was supposed to be a business owner, but she never really talked about her business. She was really more interested in us and asking questions about us. So there was 4 of us that decided to be the A Team. So if you remember, about 25 years ago, there was a show on TV that was called the A Team. And literally, we were in an SUV driving around town trying to figure out who was this person, because we couldn't find anything out. It was a mole. They, and I won't say who, could have been several people wanting to know who we were, but they really wanted to know, are they really working? Do they really know what they're doing? Are they really running their business? Who are these women? We found it. We found the mole. And the nice part about the end is that she told her association, they really do work. They're just not a front for their husband. Yeah, they're pretty smart. I think I like them. Yeah. So so then we kind of became the A Team, and that was Claudia Osherman, who is here. Diane Finge, she was with L&D Trucking, and she's retired. And Sarah Staley, who is with Simplex, who now is living in Las Vegas and has grown a business and bought businesses, and she's just amazing. So I wish they could all be there. I hope they're going to be here at our big celebration. So Barb asked me if we have met our expectations or our vision for AWC. Well, they've exceeded it by a lot. I mean, we really never thought it would come to this. One of the greatest things I think that's happened is the relationship between the AGC, the NAMC, all of the other associations. Instead of questioning each other or figuring out what everyone was trying to do, we joined together and tried to make policies through MnDOT and the state to help everybody, not just us. But then also for them to realize that we are strong women. You know, we believe in ourselves, we believe in our companies, we believe in what we're doing. Yeah. That's just, yeah. I said I was not going to cry. So I think that's one of the great things is bringing all of you together. I think Diane Vinge was the first woman on the AGC board. I was the second woman on the AGC board, and just a few years ago, Alyssa Schneider from Danny's was the president of the board of the AGC. We also see a lot of project managers, a lot of engineers, a lot of architects. I mean, we didn't see that 25 years ago. And I really believe that if it wasn't for this organization and promoting, working with the schools, that we wouldn't have seen it today either. So I'm really proud of all of you that are not business owners but work in the industry. Shingle Bee Builders is run by a woman now. So I'm just so excited to see what the next 25 years is going to bring. So my words of advice. Stand up for yourself. Now, the general contractors, and Scott White, who I worked a lot with and have a lot of respect for, close your ears. You don't have to sign every contract that you get. You don't have to work with every contractor in town. You can choose who you want to work with. I made a call once to a company because I wanted to get paid. And I said, well, my lien rights are going to be over in 10 days or whatever. And he said, LouAnne, he says, if you file a lien on me, you will never work for me again. And I said, why would I want to work for you again? I had my check in a couple days. And you have to know that. You just got to have it inside yourself to say, no, I did the work. I deserve to get paid. And I deserve to get paid now. You know, don't let people treat you. Once you've done a really good job with them, just stand up for yourself. Cross something out in a contract that you don't like. You know, I know that the MSA has done really a lot of good work about contracts, which is awesome. Change orders. Oh, I hated change orders. But you got to be there, you got to do it on time, you have to document, you do your job, you will get paid. But don't expect to walk in there and go, oh, you know, last month I did this work and it wasn't part and I need to get paid and no. You know, prove it. Just prove it. I was with a company, we had a lot of change orders, the job was very difficult. Sat down at the end of the job and kept going through each change order, and he just kind of like, okay. Finally we get to the end and he goes, well, he says, we'll settle on 50%. I had my foreman and my field superintendent in the job trailer, and I looked around and, well, that sucks. And then I went, why did I say that? That's so bad to say. You know, it's not very professional. You know, and we didn't take 50%. Now, did I get 100%? Probably not. But I didn't take at least what they offered me. The other thing, the biggest thing you can know is where is the money. It's not just collecting your money, it's about understanding the money. If you don't understand your financial statements, shame on you. You shouldn't be in business if you don't understand the money. Because that's, no matter how much you like your people and your field superintendent and the people you work for, it's all about the money. Because you don't stay in business without money. You can't take on all the debt if you can't pay back the debt. So knowing about the money and how you make it and where you make it. So years in early 2000, it was 2001, I read Good to Great by Jim Collins, the best book, and I've read way too many. It was the best. I spent a year deciding, okay, we do commercial rebar, we do commercial structural miscellaneous, and we do highway heavy. Where do we make our money? After a year of a lot of work with a CPA and dividing up all the costs of the company, it was determined that we made a lot more money doing highway heavy. So I quit doing commercial. And people were like, well, she can't do that. How can she do that? She has to be like all over the place. And I said, no, I don't have to be anywhere that I don't want to be. You need to know about the money. The last thing I want to say, part of starting out, and I don't know how it is because I haven't been in this industry for 5 years, was the thing, oh, we have to use you. Oh, we had to use you. I was so tired of hearing that from different contractors, and in those days I understand it was hard because contractors did a lot of their own work. Now, they didn't do steel work, which I did, so I wasn't, taking their work away. But there was other times there was contractors that did excavating or something that they didn't want to give up their own work. I understand that. They're running a business. But when they talked about, well, we had to use you. So my thing to you is to say, do they have to use you or do they want to use you? Because whether you're a woman or a minority or a white male, just do your job. They want you back. They want somebody who's going to be there, get the work done, make the job run smoothly, and be a team and be a partner. So my advice to you is just be the one they want to work with. Thank you.